All right, guys, we are starting this round 3 in this best of 5 semifinals match. DN versus Breakfast Club, and here we go on Summit. DN starting over in Datacore as Marines, doing a 3-2 split and a 3-2 split as well for Breakfast Club. Actually, I'm sorry, strike that, a 2-1-2 split for Aliens with Breakfast Club.
Early pressure to Crossroads with both Aliens and Marines. We've got Boom and Vroom, Vroom, making their way into Crossroads to build this RT, and it looks like Breasthound is going to try to retreat here. Does take some damage. All the while over in Reactor Core, we've got two Skulks, Party Skulk and Sicknick, making their way in on poor wee old Golden while he builds this extractor.
Got Jonah Crab and Rentology moving now into sub-access. Boom and Vroom holding up Crossroads right now, taking pot shots at Breasthound down the hallway. Power has just been established. We're seeing Sicknick and Party Skulk a little bit on that RT pressure in Reactor Core. No one responding to that, so it looks like they're going to be able to take that down. And Rentology almost getting Saya around the corner there in sub-access.
Yeah, so the extractor in Reactor Core could go down 2% again, and this is just not the day for Skulks to take down those early extractors. Pressure over in Crevice though by Boom and Vroom, working on that RT and Crevice, and Sicknick trying to get in there before they take this down. Derriere coming in, the Harvester does go down, Vroom goes down to 3 bites, Boom bouncing around doing whatever he can, but Derriere takes him down with the Skulk Bite of Destiny.
Very nice, and we're seeing Jonah Crab just went down in Computer Lab as he was trying to apply some RT pressure there. And the Crossroads RT for Damage Networks is on fire at 17%. We're seeing Derriere holding up in Atrium, just scouting, making sure that no Marines come there. He's going to scout out Reactor Core. Party Skull coming up to Golden, backed up by Sicknick, coming up the other way, and here comes Durden as well. Golden in a flurry of teeth goes down. Rentology a little bit too late.
Rentology wise to engage from a distance, but does not realize that Sicknick's coming up from behind, and this could be deadly for poor Rentology. Even if she's able to get one of these Skulks down, they are going to take her down very quickly.
Jonah Crab and Boom moving from sub-access, going to apply some pressure into Computer Lab, and that pressure team is there. On the other side of the map, Golden playing a little bit of cat and mouse here with Derriere in the vents in Reactor Core.
Lots of action on both sides of sub-access here today with Computer Lab. We got a lot of action going on. Skulks cleaning up. I think that was Jonah Crab that went down there. And then over in Ventilation, you got Vroom taking down one of the Skulks. So, you know, lots of pressure. Good game so far. You know, neither team has really secured themselves.
Yeah, I agree. Very even on the engagements too. I mean, if we look at team kills, 11-11 right now with almost 3.5 minutes into this match. So skill level wise and kills doing really well. Team resources 95-63, and both are sitting just on 3 harvesters right now.
And now the expansion by the Aliens begins to move up towards Atrium as Infestation starts to get up there. This is very smart for the Aliens. I do believe that Atrium is harder to assault from their available options than sub-access.
Yeah, they got to go that way. I mean, we got DN has been applying pressure from sub-access into Computer Lab for quite some time, leaving Reactor Core and Atrium a little bit not pressured. I mean, usually it's just about 1 Marine or 2. Those 2 Marines get cleaned up in Computer Lab, by the way. And Sicknick up in Atrium, taking a little scope out of Golden. Golden knows.
You know, it's interesting. Saya dropped a Crag in Computer Lab. I mean, that's a heavy expense to heal a Harvester that's already at 10%. Might not have been the best solution, in my opinion.
If they can heal that up and it gets to full health, that could be a great, delay tactic to get some people over there, or at least stop a little bit of a rush. But again, yeah, if they get pushed right away now, that Harvester is going down no matter what.
Golden making his way into Ventilation to take out Durden, but Durden's not alone. Here comes Derriere, help from behind with Rentology, able to take down both Derriere and Durden, and Golden and Rand are going to make their way to Computer Lab very quickly at this point.
Yeah, and again, I mean, heading into sub-access, a lot of pressure here. Finally, the RT and the power goes down. I mean, how many times did they move through that room and not build that? Brettsound now moving into the main base. It looks like he's going to start biting on that arms lab, which is at 56%. So that means that they did take a couple pot shots at that during the game so far. He's trying to run out the room and gets tagged by Vroom. That all rhymed.
Wow, Vroom was able to get his pistol out so quick there and take him down. But they have lost ventilation, and it should be noted that Party Sulk and Sicknick are now out on the field as lurks, and this is really not going to go into Damage Network's favor.
We're seeing Party Sulk now with his alien buddies in Computer Lab trying to clean up these guys. Everyone gets taken out. Party Sulk flies off as that lurk. Golden and Boom moving back into sub-access where they're going to meet Saya. And here comes Party Skulk. Takes Boom down, and Golden looks like he's in trouble. Nice job. Nice cleanup.
Now, the Marines did kill the RT in Computer Lab, so that's another, chunk of T-Res that's going to have to be spent on another Harvester. They've also moved up into Atrium, and they have begun to pressure into Crevice.
Yep.
Aliens have grabbed Crossroads, though, so they're sitting on 2 active Harvesters, hopefully trying to get a total of 4 up.
Breakfast Club playing a really strong game right now. They're sitting on 1 Harvester right now. And it looks like DN has shifted their focus. They got 3 Marines coming up now on the north side of the map, and while while Breakfast Club has assisted into sub-access and taken up that Harvester spot.
Yeah, but this is a big problem because DN's putting a lot of pressure on Breakfast Club. But look, they're only on 1 extractor. And they've been on 1 extractor for about a minute. So, that's really not good at this point.
That Harvester in Crevice gets taken out by Rentology, Golden, and Boom. We got Sicknick and Party Skull. Double lurk action trying to spike down these Marines with shotguns.
And there's no calm. The Marines start. Karakri is getting back into the command chair, but was out. Must have been trying to defend or something because he was dead, and that cost them quite a bit there in Crevice.
Yeah, let's look at team resources right now. 195 to 179. I mean, the aliens really close there on team resources was where you don't want them to be. And we're seeing Golden and Rentology trying to clean up Atrium, but they are going to be basically harassed there. Durden in the main base in Data Core trying to take down Jonah Crab. There is no calm right now for the Marines.
Looks like they're trying to definitely secure Atrium. They're sitting on 3 extractors now, but they're about to lose ventilation. Unless Jonah can get in here and take out Saya, which he does. Marines really need to start getting the focus back on themselves rather than
they need they need to hold these spots on the map. It looks like they're got forward locations all over the place, but everything behind them is being taken out. I mean, look at they were sending so many Marines down into sub-access to nothing because basically now we got a Crag there right by the tech point. There goes the Hive drop. Wow.
Hive and sub-access, though, is risky with the Marines starting in Data Core. Sub-access is a lot easier to assault than Atrium is. And, but without the phase gates at this moment, I'm a little worried that Damage Networks, no matter what they do, they're going to have a tough time really pushing forward on this.
Party Skull taking down Jonah Crab in ventilation, clear, and that res node is clear. Golden, Vroom, and Rantology moving in from Crossroads into Computer Lab. Trying to take down this Harvester there. Here comes B Club! Huge response to this. Oh
wow!
Man. It was a Damage Networks like soup.
But look at this, we got Jonah and Boom making their way in event, getting this RT back up. The lurk is gonna spot them. Here comes Durden with Sicknick, and they're gonna put pressure here in vent. But if they can win this engagement, that means they're gonna push down to sub, and that's 4 4 Damage Network players with shotguns making their way down to sub right now. 5 Damage Network players with shotguns. And here we go, folks. Big push into sub and only 2 aliens anywhere nearby.
Oh boy, the Lurks are trying to stop this. They get away, and here it comes. Great push here by DN. Wasabi, you called it.
Breasthound goes down, and Marines start in the Arms Lab at 20%. They could lose their upgrades here in a matter of seconds. The Arms Lab goes down. Now the Skulks are rushing to Marine start. They may win this Hive, but they may lose their IPs. Hive down.
Wow, Hive is down. Breasthound and Saya working on that IP. 11%. It goes down. A Marine is going to be able to spawn here, and that's going to be Rantology. She goes down. Another Marine is going to be able to respawn. 50% on this IP. They might be able to get this down in time. Carecree goes down. Oh
my god.
Saya and Breasthound take down the IP. There are only 3 of them left. Oh, what a counter.
If they can kill him right now, that's game. But it looks like Vroom's going to jump in the chair, drop an IP, maybe 2. They have 54, but they've also got to get that Arms Lab back up. I don't even think they realize the Arms Lab is down.
Oh, man, what a great counter. And look, sub-access is redropped so quickly.
And they had so much res. They're holding 5 Harvesters. They dropped that Hive instantly. You know they're going to drop a Hive up at Atrium in the next few minutes, if not less time. Still no Arms Lab.
They can't afford it. I mean, they're sitting on just, what 12 T-res. That Arms Lab is really expensive. And here we go. Durden and Breasthound as fades with no upgrades. Oh my god, DN is really in trouble.
And this is essentially GG. I really don't think there's anything they can do to defend against this anymore. They're at 2 extractors. The team's split up. They got the fades out on the field. They're holding now 7 Harvesters to 2 extractors. They've got so much res in the bank. They're going to be able to drop fades here, left and right. I mean, there's just nothing that Damage Networks is really going to be able to do. I know we talked about this earlier about you saying don't call it. But I got to call this one. At 12 minutes, I'm going to say that although it was good pressure down in sub-access on that Hive, losing an Arms Lab and then both your IPs back at base, it was just the momentum was killed at that point.
Yeah, we got 2 fades, Durden and Breasthound working on the IPs there in Data Core. Marines are out of position. They're in ventilation right now. Golden spawns. He gets his head taken off, and so does Carecree. Those IPs are going down. Here comes Jonah Crab, Broom, and Boom trying to get back into their base to save what's left of their base. Oh, boy. There we go, and the last IP is being, there we go.
Wow.
Good game by Breakfast
So that
Club.
means 2-1 in favor of Breakfast Club right now out of a best of 5. We're going to see another round here on Summit, and, right?
Yeah, and if they win, it's over.
If they win, that's it. Wow. That constant pressure and no one ever healing that arm.